Hello, friends. Happy Monday. I wanted to come on and make a video, first of all, because I haven't done so since I got this sweet baby. I have a couple of babes that are new to my nursery that I need to come on, that I need to share with you all, that I need to share details of, that I need to share name announcements of, and I want to change them with you, and I want to chat and catch up with you. I want to see how you're doing during this time of being in and staying close and hopefully staying well. And so I thought this Monday morning, first let me say, thank you, Jesus, for power, electricity, and for coffee. Because this girl right here is very grateful for that this morning. Yesterday, I was getting all set up to actually make a video with you guys, sharing this sweet one and sharing his name, and I was going to change him into this little sleeper, and we got a warning on our TV that there was a bad storm coming, and I looked at my phone, and isn't that the way it goes? I had about 5% battery left, and I was like, well, okay, let me see. My daughter had just gotten to work. Of course, all of her college classes, they're ending now, but when all of this started, they went to online, so she's finishing up, and she waits tables at a little restaurant, and they have gone to curbside or pickup only. So she had just gotten to work, and she messaged me that she got there safely. My son, who has literally just about gone crazy with all of this, he hates being in. He has been out of work since all of this started. He went to see my mom and dad in North Carolina a couple weeks ago, stayed for about a week and a half, and now he has come home, and he has traveled to my sister's state to visit with her husband, and their 5 children. And so he is just making the rounds, visiting family that he doesn't normally get to see because he's always working. He can't go on vacation when we travel in the summer and go to the beach and see everyone. He's always working. So he's making the most of his time. Can't get him to stay in. He said he has stayed in to the point that he just can't do it anymore. He can't do it. So anyway, my sister was thrilled to have him because they're wrapping up their homeschooling, and she said all of her children needed haircuts, and so anyway, she was thrilled to have him. Anyway, I touched base with my mom and dad. I reached out to my daughter, or she reached out to me. I can't remember which one now. And then I was getting ready to text my son, and my phone died. So, just as my phone died, the storm kicked up. It got very dark here about 4:30. The wind started, the heavy, heavy rain started, and our power went out. Yeah, so that was our yesterday afternoon. That was our Sunday afternoon fun. We had a terrible storm, wind, rain, horrible, absolutely horrible. Power went out. We got our power back, guys, about 1:45 this morning. When the sun came up this morning, you should see my yard. Oh my Lord, it's awful. It's awful. There are limbs everywhere. There are leaves everywhere. It's terrible. It's terrible. So we just cannot catch a break. March 3rd was the tornadoes that hit our area so terribly. And now here, what was that? May 3rd. It's awful. Anyway, I wanted to come on, share this sweet guy with you, and change his clothes. And I was going to tell you about taking my sweet Molly girl, just catching you up, just chatting with you. Was going to tell you about taking my sweet Molly to the vet. First of all, I guess I'm so out of practice from doing this, guys. This is the Rosalie sculpt by Olga Auer. This baby was made by Dreams Tiny, oh Lord have mercy. I will put it in the description because of course now I've gotten tongue-tied, and this baby was made by Leticia Moreno, and I will put the name of that nursery in the description so that everyone knows who that is, because I will say it wrong. It's Dreams of Tiny Angels, or Tiny Angels. See? Yeah. And I desperately want to get that right. So I will definitely put that in the description bar below. But this sweet baby, I was able to acquire. I'm so thankful. I was able to grab this baby. I've been trying to get, or have wanted to get, one of these babies, one of her babies, for quite some time. And was just so grateful when Amanda's Pandas on Instagram posted this sweet baby for sale. Guys, I tried hard to resist it. I did. I tried so hard, but I could not get this baby out of my mind. I kept going back to its pictures. I kept going back. Finally, the next morning, I was like, okay, girl, is that baby still available? And she said, he is. I said, okay. That's it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it. And so anyway, I'm just absolutely thrilled. And I want to tell you what I've decided to name him. I have gone back and forth and back. I am going to name him Henley Finn. Henley Finn. I just think he is the cute. I think he looks like a Henley. He's the tiniest little thing. And I have here a Humphrey's Corner sleeper with the little matching hat. And I bought this from another person in the community who was selling a bunch of Humphrey's Corner. And I was so excited to get all of this stuff. I bought a ton of stuff from them and was thrilled with my order. So thank you so much. I'm going to leave the tag on it in case I decide to either give this as a baby gift. I have lots of preschool mommies that are expecting. I may use it on Henley once and then gift it. So anyway, wanted to tell you about taking my Molly girl to the vet the other day. I called to tell them that it was time for her yearly checkup. She needed her rabies. She needed her flea and tick control that she takes by mouth once a month. I chop it up in her food. She needed her heart guard for heartworms. And she needed her allergy medicine. She takes a little pill in her food this time of year. In the spring and in the fall, she takes it in her food, and she needed that. And this time of year, she gets a shot because spring and fall, her allergies act up, something terrible. And she starts licking her paws and scratching her ears. So I called to make that appointment, and they said, yes, that they were seeing pets for emergencies, and they were seeing pets for yearly, checkups, yearly treatments like what we needed for Molly. So I made her appointment, and I got there, and I get her out. She's a nervous wreck. She's shaking, and I'm telling her it's okay. We get out. We put our leash on. She immediately goes to the bathroom there in the grass. So I get one of their little bags, pick it up, put it in the trash can, and we walk up to the door. There's a huge neon sign on the door that says, "Do not come in. Please call this number," which is the vet, the number to the vet we use. "Please call this number and let us know that you are here, and then go back to your car. We will come and get you, or come get your dog when it's time for your appointment." Well, of course, I'm trying to hold on to Molly, and I'm holding her still. Other people now are doing the same thing. They've got their pet. They're coming up to the door. I'm digging in my purse for my phone. Guys, I cannot find it anywhere. Look how sweet he looks. Oh my goodness. Henley Finn, doesn't that just suit him? So I'm digging in my purse. I'm looking everywhere for my phone. Cannot find it anywhere. So there's a lady getting in her car in the handicap area directly behind me. And she said, hon, can you not find your phone to let them know you're here? And I said, I cannot. Oh my goodness, I cannot. I was a wreck. And I was waiting for my son to let me know that he had made it to my sister's. My sister lives about 9 hours from me. It's a 9-hour drive. So, anyway, I was really a basket case by then. I'm holding on to Molly. I'm trying to get her from going to the other people and sniffing the other dogs. I'm trying to find my phone. And now I'm starting to sweat, like, oh my gosh, I don't have my phone. I can't let them know I'm here. No one wants to loan you their phone right now with this COVID-19 going on. I wouldn't want to loan anyone my phone. No one wants to loan you theirs. She said, I'll call for you. Tell me your name and your pet's name and what kind of car you're in. So I did that. Bless her heart. She called. She let them know, my name, my pet's name, and what kind of car I was in. So I go back to my car. And, Molly is just a basket case. She's trembling. She's shaking. She's never done a lot of riding in the car. We used to take her in the car when we would take our daughter to school, or when we take her when we go to the groomer, or when we go to the vet, and that's it. So, she knows this can't be good. This can't be good. So we waited about 40 minutes. They finally came and got her, and I told them that I'd left my phone at home. I said, may I please run home and get it? They said, sure, we're going to take her in. We're going to do all of the things. We went over the list of everything that needed to be done. And I said, I live 5 minutes away. I'm going home to get my phone. I'll be right back. So I got back. Of course, I called to let them know I was back, what kind of car I was in again. And they said, she's back there with the doctor now. We'll let you know when she's done. So about 10 minutes later, they called me and they said, her appointment went great. The only thing we see wrong is she's about 1.5 pounds up from her last checkup. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. She really likes treats. And so we laughed about that. They had given her allergy shot. They had refilled her allergy medicine. They had refilled the heart guard for a year, the neck guard for a year, and the rabies shot. They had given us a new rabies tag. And then with everything, golly, it was like $548. So, you're choking on that. But what are you going to do? They're like our children. So they said, we've got your card. We will process your card. And we'll leave your bag with your meds. And we'll have Molly at the door. Give us about 3 minutes. You can come get her. I said, okay, so I come to the door? And they said, yeah, just come to the front door. We'll have her right there for you. Guys, I waited 3 minutes. I go to the front door. I wish I had taken a picture. They had a little table there. And instead of a person being there with a mask on, they had a pack and play. And there's a little table beside the pack and play. They had my Molly girl. She was the cutest thing. She was in a pack and play trying to get out. She saw her mommy and got so excited. There's her little bag with her medicine in it, and she's jumping up and down, and there's my receipt. My card was in the bag. All the medicine was in the bag. Guys, her tail was wagging. She was jumping up and down. It was the funniest thing. So anyway, we treat them like babies. They had her in a baby pack and play. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. So anyway, the whole world has changed. I mean, how we do everything has changed. Yesterday, my husband and I go to get groceries, and of course, went 3 different places, cannot find toilet paper. And the last place we went in, I asked the man at the drugstore, I walked in and said, do you guys have toilet paper? And he said, no, ma'am. And this lady said, did I hear you say toilet paper? And I said, yes. I was walking out of the store. I didn't know her. And she said, hold on 1 second. And so I'm like, okay. And she says, if you'll follow me to my house, I've got a huge stash of toilet paper. And of course, I'm looking at this lady. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Really, you don't have to do that. She's like, no, no, really, I want to. Let me get my mother's insulin. I just live 2 miles away. So I introduced myself. She introduced herself. And I told her where I worked. You know, at my church, I teach preschool. And I told her who my daughter was and where she worked. Oh my gosh. She was like, I adore your daughter. She waits on me all the time. I'm going to text her right now and tell her that her mother is coming to my house for toilet paper. So it's just so funny, the days we're living in, and just people helping each other. I tried to put $10 in her hand, for a 12-pack of toilet, but she refused to take it. She was the sweetest lady. She's an emergency room nurse at one of our local hospitals. And so, anyway, guys, it's just so funny. Times have changed. Things are different. But, there's still good people out there. People still want to help each other. People still want to reach out to each other and be good to each other. And, anyway, I just wanted to come on, wanted to share my sweet new boy with you, wanted to change his clothes and tell you his name. He's such a cuddle bug. I love the way this baby is weighted. Amanda, did you weight this baby or did he come this way? Because I seriously want to send all of my babies to you to get weighted. This baby feels amazing. And I have other babies that are weighted beautifully that feel great. But this baby literally feels like a real baby. He is heavy in all the right places. And anyway, I adore him. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to adopt him. So I have some other new babes coming. I have a new baby. One should be here this week. And I have, my Ramsey has been sent to an artist. I'm very excited about. I have a couple of others that are at an artist that I'm very excited about. And then I have one that hopefully will be home from Russia in the next few weeks. That baby is, with everything that happened with the COVID-19, that baby got delayed. But anyway, new fun things happening here, guys. Tell me what you have new coming. Are you selling babies because of what's going on? Or are you on hold right now with your collection? Has your collection brought you some peace during these days? Or has really nothing changed for you, except maybe are you working from home and are you still collecting as normal? So anyway, that's all I've got, guys. Just wanted to tell you about what was going on over here. My daughter is going to work today. My husband, it's work for normal for him. And my son is still visiting with my sister. Said he's going to be there several more days. He acts like he doesn't want to come home. So, anyway, that's all I've got. I hope you guys are well. And congratulations to all the moms who have new babies. I have so many friends with new babies. I'm not even going to attempt to start naming them because I don't want to leave anybody out. Right off the top of my head, I'm thinking of 3 or 4 people that have new babies. But as soon as I say them, I will leave someone else out, and I don't want to forget anyone and hurt their feelings. So just congratulations to all the new moms out there, new moms and dads who have new babies. So be well. Have a great Monday. I hope that you have good weather where you're at, no power outages, no storms, and I'm going to make dinner for a friend who has had some unfortunate things going on in their home, in their marriage, and I'm just really praying for her and lifting them up right now. It's a difficult time for them, and as crazy as these days are, life goes on. Life goes on. Things are still happening for people in their home, in their marriage, in their work, and so anyway, I hope that you are well. I hope that things are good for you, and I hope you have a great week. We'll be back this week for sure, maybe even today. Okay? Take care. See you soon. Bye.